Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Welcome back to the particulars. Headlines end, details begin. It is Friday, July 10th of 2026. We're live, and tonight we're walking 4 things, including probable cause. What does it actually mean in the biggest case I think we've ever covered on the show? We're also going to be talking about one of my favorite TikTok trends currently, Neil the Seal.
Neil the Seal.
He's the best thing about TikTok right now. I'm just going to put that out there because in a world full of everything, at least we have Neil, right?
That's
where
it.
On Wednesday, we closed out talking about the one, the only Jamie Knoll and the documentary that WHAS 11 produced called Tarnish the Badge, which was a case that took place here in Indiana, which,
just a couple counties away from us.
But tonight we're going to be leaving the state. So luckily we don't have to stay long. The same theme of accountability follows us the whole way. We're really excited to get started. I'm hoping to make this short and sweet. And I say that every single live.
We try.
But just so you do know, we do have all of our replays on YouTube. So you are able to, if you miss it, I don't know why you would miss it, because what else are you doing Friday at 9 o'clock at night besides hanging out with the particulars? Hello, Melinda. Hello, Keisha. Oh, Haley. So like I said, if you're in here long enough to hear your name, you have to share. You have to hit that heart. You have to like it. You have to try to enjoy it, Lauren.
And token.
Or
taken.
Taken.
Taken by
Sarah.
side. Taken by side. That's
neat.
That's nice.
That's neat. I like that. Hello. We are the particulars. This is our Friday night live.
And what is this? This is our opinion.
Yes, our opinion.
Our analysis.
Not legal advice. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, we want to go ahead, first of all, and for those of you that were here Monday night, Wednesday night, and you came back a third night, I'm kind of surprised because, like I said, I personally love doing this, but we're glad that you're here, and we want interaction in the chat. So we want your questions, we want your feedback. We want to know your thoughts because we talk to each other all day. It's nice to get somebody else's take on it. That was kind of the whole thing with this pod. Well, we have a podcast, obviously, the Casewalker Chronicles, and this is our live version because people wanted more, and we can't do quick enough turnarounds for our podcast episodes. So we're coming live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We did put out a poll, so we are asking, do you like TikTok? TikTok Live, is that where we're going to make the particulars home?
We could also go to YouTube Live.
We got Instagram Live.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know.
Nope,
I haven't seen her.
Hannah's
I haven't
on here
seen her yet. I haven't seen her. Hello, Sierra Ducky Jones. Goodbye. Hello, Lavender. I know, it's rude. She won't come on very often. She may be working. What can I say?
Yeah.
All right, so tonight, Nick already put it up on the screen temporarily. I don't know if you guys caught the clip, the graphic for tonight's episode. We are starting with the Kirk hearing. And I will go ahead and put a foreclosure out there, or not foreclosure. Disclosure out there. There we go. The disclosure is it's not going to be political because she does. Yes. I mean, I don't know. I was here a minute early for tonight. I was in my chair a minute early.
I was down here 2 hours prior, prepping everything, getting everything ready in the studio, making sure all the sound's good and all the graphics are good. And
I mean, do you want a medal?
No.
An award, a major award?
My award is you.
I know. Oh, that was sweet. God love. Feisty Rose.
So we're going to talk about the current preliminary hearing for Tyler Robinson. suspected and alleged killer of Charlie Kirk.
Alleged.
Yeah. Give me just a second. I'm going to turn the music down
I can't hear anything.
Just a little bit. I can hear it in my headphones. I'm monitoring everything. So let me turn it down just a bit.
Whatever.
Haley.
It's always a good time.
Don't throw up.
No.
That's not good. Okay, we turned it down a little bit. It's nice and quiet. So we will get back to...
Too quiet.
Oh, get out of here. I don't want you. Sorry. Not you. I love you.
I know. Isn't he sweet, though? He's so sweet. Hey, Jess. All right. You're just in time.
We just started.
I hope nobody comes in.
It's only been 20 minutes of live streaming.
Trinity, hello. Yes. So we're going to try to be really quick. I say that every time. We're never quick. I'm very long-winded. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick it off with Charlie Kirk for tonight, okay? So, like I already said, we're not giving you legal advice. We're giving you our opinion and our analysis. And in this situation, we're not going to give you the political side of this.
No politics in this.
It's just basically case information. And it's not like... Okay, which, silly goose forever. Hello. We're trying not to do like I don't know. I think, what was the case that we were talking about the other day? There was a case and...
Depp? Was it Depp Heard?
Yeah. So the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case, with that, so many people became YouTube famous.
Yeah, because they chose a side.
Well, yeah,
That's really what it came down to.
Well,
they chose
yeah,
a side.
I agree with that. But what they did was they would, put their screen share up and they would give their interpretation throughout the entire case, which we could do, but that's not what we're doing. We're not going to do that with Charlie Kirk because, like I said, there's a couple of key things I want to talk about with it. In the sphere of...
We got a lot to get through.
I'm going.
I know. I got to keep her on task, guys.
Okay, so where you want to go? You want to...
Right into it.
You start, and then I'll take the next
one. All right, so we're going to go right into the legal standard, what Lacey is studying, and my investigative record, and things like that. So with the first topic, we're talking about Tyler Robinson preliminary hearing. Tyler Robinson is 23. He's accused of fatally shooting... I've got a fly in here. I'm so sorry. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University on September 10th of 2025. He's charged with aggravated murder, a capital first-degree felony, discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily injury, a first-degree felony, 2 counts of obstruction of justice, second-degree felonies,
struggling,
2 counts of tampering with a witness, a third-degree felony, and committing a violent offense in the presence of a child, a Class A misdemeanor.
We're just... Yeah. No comment.
We put it up on the wall and see what sticks. Prosecutors have said they will likely seek the death penalty. Robinson turned himself in the day after the shooting and has not entered a plea.
Utah's 4th District Court held a 5-day preliminary hearing this week, which concluded today, Friday, July 10th. Both sides have rested. Prosecutors presented DNA evidence, surveillance footage, and testimony from investigators. DNA consistent with Robinson was found on the rifle. A towel and a screwdriver recovered at the scene. Confirmed today under cross-examination by the ATF's DNA section chief, who also testified Robinson's DNA was on the rifle itself. His former roommate and romantic partner, Lance Twiggs, was a DNA match on the same items. A redacted recorded interview with Twiggs was played in court Thursday. In it, Twiggs told investigators Robinson said he wished he hadn't done it. Robinson's defense has not commented on guilt or innocence. Their fight through the week included contesting a targeting enhancement that argues Robinson selected Kirk for his political and religious views, and unsuccessful attempts to close the hearing to the public and delay proceedings entirely.
So here's the update that actually matters for tonight. There's no ruling yet. Judge Tony Graf has not decided whether the case is bound over for trial. Closing arguments happened today.
Correct.
Deputy Utah County Attorney Chad, I think his name's Grenadier.
Grenadier? Like the...
I think it's Grenadier.
Grenadier?
Yeah.
Like
he
IUS?
told the court, quote, "The evidence is overwhelming. It's devastating," end quote. Citing DNA tests and what prosecutors call Robinson's apparent confession. The defense spent today specifically attacking the DNA reliability through attorney Michael Burt. Worth being precise here because it matters. DNA presence on the rifle itself is confirmed. ATF forensic biologist Caitlin Oliver testified to that under oath and cross-examination. Though she also acknowledged DNA can transfer between services. Separately, ATF examiner Samantha Carner testified that her comparison of a bullet fragment.
Budget?
Yeah, a bullet fragment. I was thinking about The Office. Or no, sorry, Chit.
What in the world?
You know who Chit is.
I know Chit, but what's that have to do
He's
with
working on the budget.
Charlie Kirk?
Testified that her comparison of a bullet fragment to the rifle's markings came back inconclusive. Telling the court, quote, "Saying anything but inconclusive was inappropriate. Those are two different tests measuring two different things." And the defense is leaning on the second one. The court also played an enhanced version of surveillance footage today showing a figure prosecutors say is Robinson on the rooftop. Kirk's widow and mother were visibly emotional watching it. After court, Kirk's family released a statement calling the hearing an important step forward in the pursuit of justice. And Erica Kirk filed asking Graf to issue his ruling by September 1st. That's just, what, 4 weeks away? 5 weeks away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're
halfway
well into
through.
July.
Yeah.
I mean,
the date he's already set for 4 hours of further oral argument, after which he's expected to rule. As of tonight, the honest answer is the hearing is over, but the probable cause decision itself is still roughly 7 weeks away. So 7 weeks.
here's the piece that gets lost in coverage like this. This week is not a trial. It's not about guilt.
Yeah, see?
The preliminary hearing exists to answer one question. Is there probable cause to make Robinson stand trial at all? All right, so this is where it's going to get a little interesting, okay? So bear with me. So there is a ladder in terms of how, when you're establishing
Probable
cause. So the easiest way is we're going to put this into a little bit of a legal aspect. And most people probably don't know this, but I find this very interesting. So there we go. We have the police stop. And then we kind of progress from there is the easiest way to kind of create
the
that
police
ladder.
stop was case law of Terry versus Ohio.
Right, but we're going to get there. I'm just trying to get people to the... We have like the lowest level and it builds upon that. So the lowest is reasonable suspicion. Nick hit on this. The standard that lets an officer stop and briefly detain someone, established in Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1 in 1968. One step up is probable cause. The standard for arrest warrants, search warrants, and in Utah, the bindover decision at a preliminary hearing grounded in the Fourth Amendment, and specifically here, Utah Constitution Article 1, Section 12, and Utah Rule of Criminal Procedure 7B. Utah's Supreme Court has defined that bindover tests directly. The prosecution must produce evidence sufficient to support a reasonable belief that the defendant committed the charged crime. State v. Virgin 2006 UT 29, paragraph 17. At this stage, the judge views all evidence in the light most favorable to the prosecution and does not weigh witness credibility. That's reserved for a jury at trial. State v. I'm guessing that one's Mahan? 2013 UT 37. The highest standard and the only one that can actually convict someone is... Anybody got it in the chat? Because everybody likes to throw this one out. Beyond a reasonable doubt, which is in R.E. Winship 397 U.S. 358, 1970.
It's the case law of Winship.
Correct. So when we go all the way back, because Nick kind of hit on that, Terry v. Ohio, it is you just have to have reasonable suspicion that a crime has occurred or is going to occur. So in theory...
Or occurring.
Yes. And that's where a lot of your law enforcement gets the, we can pull you over and detain you. And at that point, say there is something in plain view, then that gives us probable cause.
But that falls under the plain view doctrine.
Correct. And we're not going there tonight. Just keep that in mind that we've talked about that in some of our, I think we talked about it in a couple episodes in season 1. Yeah. And a lot of times people want to throw, oh, well, they arrested the guy. He's guilty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not how it works.
It's so sick.
But that's the way public,
the public media.
Yeah,
grabs
it's
everything.
played that way.
Yep.
And, the jury of your peers kind of thing, the public opinion has already ruled one way or the other. That's where we get the biggest issue, I personally think, is people are forgetting that you are innocent until proven guilty. Yeah. And when you get to trial...
That's when the evidence needs to be presented and it's on the burden of the state or the
I was getting ready to
country. Say that. It's on the burden of the prosecution to present the evidence to prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
Correct.
Their case, the charges, and so on. So from an investigative standpoint and the angle, everything's being presented from an investigator's standpoint, which ultimately we want to believe is correct. However, the information that's being provided, especially with the ATF examiner, at how the bullet fragments that were found in the .30 caliber jacket, they're inconclusive to coming from the rifle that was discovered by law enforcement. And there's a lot of issues here that are happening. And I know people want to believe, oh, this is the guy. And, there's no way that it's anybody else because this is what investigators are saying. But I will say that I watched some of the trial today, and and I watched some snippets of what the ATF analyst said about the bullet fragments, and she prominently claimed that their reports were inconclusive.
Listen, I'm gonna give my opinion a little bit, but not a lot, because it's very hard to watch any of this going on. I'm really trying. Like, I'll be honest, when I was slating out tonight's episode,
we knew we were talking about Tyler Robbins.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to talk about this case at all. But
because it's a travesty in the justice system. Because anything that's publicized that has to do with the justice system is honestly wrong. And I know that these things should be public. However, it's the way that it's swayed publicly.
Well, because public opinion is such a big thing right now. Like, that's the thing. And I'm not going to get on my soapbox tonight about that, because maybe at one point I will talk about something that is going on in Indiana in regard to appeals. And I might get on that. And I can tell you that if I cover that at all, my friends, I will die on that hill, because that one, I'm salty about that. And anyway.
Oh my gosh, we got 4,000 likes. That's amazing. Thank you all.
What? So
we're just going over and kind of briefing what's going on with this.
I'm not going to get too deep in the woods in this,
because this is a huge
right. Right.
Huge case right now.
What's going on right now with this case? We had to cover it, especially, given where it is. Hello, Sunflower. Given where this case stands today at the close of business on Friday, I felt like we had to at least talk about it and put it out there, because looking back, because we, again, like I said, we are putting all of these replays in a playlist on Casewalker Chronicles YouTube. So if you miss the live, you can always catch it. And I wanted to have that snippet of history, so when I look back, I can remember what was covered this week.
Yeah.
In cases. We are going to go to a place I am...
The highest profile case in the country.
I'm so excited about this one.
We both have we both kind of agree of what we think.
What's interesting about this too?
I'm excited for this because I know this is just somebody playing a whole nother angle.
Okay.
For a money grab.
I don't know if you know this.
Probably not.
You don't know this, and most people don't, and that's why I was like, listen,
this is a money grab. This is all this is.
No, leave it. Listen. We had 4th of July weekend. We went out on the boat. Our in-laws have a boat. We have a boat, so we did the boat thing, and this got brought up. Not this specifically, but JonBenét, because it's one of the biggest known cases in the United States. But let's get right into that, because I don't know if I have. Okay, do you want to talk about this, or do you want to? I'll
talk. I'll go over the meat and potatoes here.
All right, you go ahead.
JonBenét Ramsey was 6 years old when she was found dead in her basement of her family's Boulder, Colorado home in the morning after Christmas in 1996. Everybody know. I mean, I'm dating ourselves. We were born in the 80s, and this is 1996. We were young, but old enough to be able to watch TV and watch the news.
Do you remember it in the magazines?
Oh, I remember.
In the grocery
tabloids.
store?
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah. The case remains legally unsolved and officially open. Her mother, Patsy Ramsey, was a suspect for years and was only cleared through DNA evidence in 2008.
Say that one more time.
She was only cleared in 2008.
2008.
12 years later.
That's a long time.
And that was only 2 years after her own death.
Yeah, so when she died...
She died in 2006.
Yeah, and I think, let's pause there. I know you have some more that you want to say there, but I am going to throw this one little snippet in there, because in my head, if we take out all theories behind it...
If you just look at...
the fact that the mother passed away without having any specific closure, or in my head, there was no closure to that case.
Yeah.
So she passed away not ever having that closure.
She only lived 10 years.
Put a pin in that.
She only lived 10 years after the death of her daughter.
We're going to put a pin in that, and I'm going to let you get back to... I'm not going to interrupt you.
Okay, so there's a new 8th episode scripted limited series, The Murder of JonBenét Ramsey, starring Melissa McCarthy, one of the favorite actors of Lacey.
As Patsy
Ramsey, and Clive Owen, who I like. I like Clive Owen as an actor, as John Ramsey.
Now, the plot's going to thicken.
It was originally greenlit at Paramount Plus in 2024 and finished filming in January 2025.
Read that one more time.
It was originally greenlit at Paramount Plus in 2024 and finished filming in January of 2025. After Paramount's merger... All right, we did a firmware update. Now we got sound back. Okay.
I tell you, listen to this, okay?
Let me make sure the sound's working. Can you hear us? Sorry.
Are we there? Oh, Sunflower's back.
Oh, awesome. Yep. Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
good.
Thank you.
I'm telling you,
My soundboard
we got some junk equipment.
Hey, it
obviously,
was bought on Facebook Marketplace, baby.
For the win.
Anyways, we're going back to
Okay, yeah.
Paramount merged with Skydance.
Did you wait?
They got new leadership.
Wait a minute. Did you hear everyone in here? Did you hear the snippet where he said?
Yes, they caught all that.
But I need the people to tell me that they heard that. So
Okay.
did you hear where Nick said that they merged with Skydance? Did we get that far? Give me some yeses.
Hi, Aunt Missy. Love you. Yes.
Okay. Well, we're going to continue there. You can pick right up there.
So the new leadership shelved it. Reporting points to legal exposure, tied it to a $750 million defamation lawsuit. JonBenét's brother, Burke, who had filed against CBS over the 2026 docuseries, theorizing his involvement. Thank you, Aunt Missy. Love you. That lawsuit was settled on confidential terms, and Netflix acquired the series just a couple weeks ago.
July 1
Yeah.
of
A week and a half ago.
2026.
Timed toward the 30th anniversary
Of the
the
killing.
death in December.
There is no exact
We don't have a
date.
premiere date for the JonBenét Netflix.
Heat wave.
But it's going to be exciting because I have a pretty good feeling there's going to be a lot of information that comes out now that this is the first big documented series of JonBenét after her mother's death.
Okay, I'm
But
just
Burke's still alive.
I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase here.
Oh,
and
here we go.
No, since you got to read the snippet,
Okay.
and you stole my thunder there, I'm going to throw this out.
Okay.
Because to me, while I love Melissa McCarthy,
Do not say that the casting of this is the whole real
no,
thing. Because
it's
not.
pretty good. The casting is great, but no, the real thing, the real meat and potatoes of this is that a settled defamation suit over a documentary theory
Yeah.
shaped a corporate decision on an unrelated dramatization nearly a decade later.
Yeah.
So now, most people probably don't know the links that I go to when I am doing anything. Even
But there's a ton of legal that goes into that. A ton.
But what I'm saying is they filmed it.
They
They
did, yeah.
wrapped
Yep.
filming, and
Yep.
then they were like, even though let's classify
and they
that
had
real.
they had to screen it, and
But wait. So here's the thing that I want to discuss really quickly, and I am going to be really quick about this. So a lot of people don't know the difference between like a what was that? What was it where they said documentary? Did anybody else that's a true crime? They know what I'm talking about because there was
Something on
someone.
Netflix
Hello, Ashley.
They called it a documentary.
And after that, like it caught me by like what? What did they just say? A
Yeah.
documentary?
I think it was a British thing that we watched.
And then from then on, I struggled to say documentary.
Yeah, she even said it on a podcast that we were recording, and I had to edit all of it out.
He made me redo that. He was like, "No, we're not publishing that because it was documentary." But anyways, sorry, I digress. So it was there is a difference between like a documentary and a scripted series.
Yeah.
And in terms of the legality behind some of that, so if we think of like when you're writing a book, an autobiography or a biography, and then we have, a documentary is supposed to be, in theory, again, please listen when we did our disclaimer at the beginning, I'll say it again. This is our analysis,
Right.
our opinion, not legal advice. But in theory, the documentary is supposed to be based more on facts.
Hey, Matt.
Where
Love you. I know who that is.
Where the scripted series is not necessarily based on facts.
Okay.
That I'm just going to throw that out there
So
because
but it's a common thing now that documentaries are opinion based.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, when we look at this and we say, okay, well, who was it? Paramount? I think it was Paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
Initially. And
Initially,
then,
it was them. And they were like, wait.
Well, so it was shelved, right? And everybody
Correct.
knows. I don't know if you know, but I know.
What do I not know? Or maybe-
Netflix bought Paramount.
No.
Yeah, like 4 months ago, something like that. Yeah, they own it.
Does Netflix own the world?
It's crazy, but yes,
But you know,
they
okay,
just bought it.
Also, okay, wait a minute. So let me throw this out there because maybe it's just me, and I'm going to give you a little tipster. Okay, so follow the monies.
So
Is that what you said?
Netflix picked up this series, and
I was going to give the people us some money.
I know.
Anyways, and you know what? I was really hoping that Hannah would be on here for this one, but
She hopped on for a minute.
I don't think
she?
that was her. Hannah has a little.
Oh no, it wasn't her. I don't think.
I don't know. If you're on here and you've stayed this far, give it a share, give it a like, tell the people they're missing out. What else? Hello, Bunny, be sweet. And they're gone.
Yeah.
So, just so you guys know what we do when we're waiting, when we start our live, we will, when people come on, like, because you know when people are scrolling TikTok in the For You or the live section, Kaylee, Sean McClure. So when we start the live and there's no one in here and it starts feeding us all these people, we try to be the first one to say the name of somebody that joined the live.
Yeah.
And so they join and then they get right back off because they're just scrolling. But anyways, that's what we do if we shout out a name. Aslan!
Hey, Aslan.
Ah!
Hey, I think I adjusted the music a little bit. Can you all hear it? Is it too loud or do I need to turn it down? Could you let me
Sylvia,
know?
hello. Hannah's with you? Okay, good. You guys are just in time. Okay, so we are going to transition.
So the music's quiet. Is it too quiet? I'll just leave it there. It's fine.
We don't need music.
Yeah,
they just
I know.
want to
I
hear
just like
us.
I like to turn it up, Nick. I love Aunt Missy.
Cat. Hello, Cat. Robin. By the way, if you guys are just catching this and you're new to our live, because we have one every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my chair is from Amazon.
Oh yeah,
So
everything
it's
in
got
here
a
is
little-
from Amazon. What are you talking about?
It's got a little squeaky to it. So, anyways, all right. This one's exciting. You better hold on to your hat, okay?
Hang on, let me throw up the graphic one more
fine.
time.
Oh, we got gnats too.
I know they were bugging me earlier. So the
Beastworks, Jacqueline.
new cruelty law.
I'm winning.
I know you are.
I'm winning this. It's a race, and I am winning. Rat Race. That was a great movie, in case anybody was wondering. Vocal stems. Okay. I can't read that one. Sorry, I don't know that name. All right, here we go. I got glasses, but I can't see. Effective July 1 of 2026, Public Law 80, 2026, House Enrolled Act 1165 changed how prosecutors can charge severe animal abuse in Indiana. Here's the correction worth making. So most local coverage is oversimplifying this. It is not a blanket reclassification of animal cruelty from a misdemeanor to a felony, okay? It adds specific new felony triggers. Under Indiana Code 3546 3-7, abandonment and neglect becomes a level 6 felony if there's a prior unrelated conviction. If the offense was committed in the presence of a minor, if it results in serious harm or death to the animal, or this is the new one, okay? So hoarding specific piece. If someone has 10 or more animals in their custody under inadequate food, water, shelter, or otherwise harmful conditions, under Indiana Code 35-46-3-12, abuse becomes a level 6 felony under those same kinds of triggers. Plus, if it's committed with intent to threaten or coerce a family or household member. And torture or mutilation under 35-46-3-12C was already an automatic level 6 felony. No prior conviction needed at all. So the first offense or not. The felony range is 6 months to 2.5 years, up to $10,000 fine. The same law adds a separate Good Samaritan provision. If you break into a locked, hot vehicle to rescue a distressed animal, you're protected from civil liability for the damage to the car.
Mm-hmm.
So this law is already being used in Cicero, Indiana.
35-year-old Perina James of Indianapolis has been charged after 2 dogs, a Rottweiler and a Golden Doodle, died in a hot vehicle outside a restaurant on July 3rd. Court documents put the dogs in that vehicle for close to 2 hours. And I don't remember, or I don't know if you all remember, Friday, July 3rd. We were out on the boat.
Yeah.
It was hot as hell in Indiana.
Yes.
It was 90 plus degrees.
Yep.
Okay? 90 plus degrees.
Sorry, keep going.
The Rottweiler was pronounced dead at the scene. The Golden Doodle died after being taken to the emergency care.
Yeah, they transported it and it died after. Ugh.
The Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office has charged James with 2 counts of torturing and mutilating a vertebrate animal and 2 counts of cruelty to an animal.
Yep.
James told investigators she believed the dogs may have somehow changed the car's climate control themselves.
Yep.
Like Jinxie Poo over there taking a shit in the toilet. Anyways, investigators say that it's inconsistent with how vehicles actually operate, and Hamilton County Prosecutor Joshua Coker?
Yeah.
Spoke directly to why this case matters for the new law, saying, quote, "1 second, TikTok's being dumb. I gotta make sure I'm not a robot and I'm not a bot."
Oh, you failed it.
Oh my God, how did I fail that? I put it right in there. The little puzzle piece.
Yeah,
what is going on?
Human.
Okay, look at that. Boom. Thank you.
Third time's a charm.
TikTok, you gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, going back to that. Where was I?
The law just changed.
Joshua Coker, the Hamilton County prosecutor, spoke directly to why that matters. The new law saying, quote, "The law has just changed for the neglect of an animal. It's only a misdemeanor, and it's a good thing that it got elevated."
Yep.
James has an initial court hearing.
It was today.
July 10th.
I don't have the outcome as of when
we don't know the outcome,
when we did all of this, but I can tell you, I have had a lot of animals, and now we have little Demi Weeze over here in her bed. Okay,
I can show her because I got to get up anyway.
We're gonna show you Demi Weeze, and I can tell you that she is a really smart dog, but she has never, not once, changed any control settings in the car. Maybe that's a new thing. Maybe it has to be a golden doodle thing or whatever. But I'm sorry that about like all the. I'm sorry. I can't with the.
Everyone say hi to the baby.
Sweet. I know. Sweet. My sweet Weeze. They love Demi. Everybody loves Demi. I guess. I mean, I'm sorry. I thought that was just. I read that and. I mean, anyways, I could get on about this, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to say, you know, my phone's probably going to die because I don't have the newest phone like Nick. And why we use my phone, I don't know. But anyway, here we are. So let me just go ahead, and because we have some other people and we are in the state of Indiana and this law just changed July 1, so I am going to go ahead and read this little snippet for you. And some of this we do word for word because, again, our opinion, our analysis, we're not giving you legal advice. Don't come at me, okay? So, Indiana Code 35-46-3-7B, abandonment or neglect of a vertebrate animal, which I'm sorry, I didn't realize we had like different classifications. When I read that code,
because like a vertebrate animal, like say you have.
So what, a
like,
snake wouldn't matter?
No, it has a vertebrae. It has bones. No, like a bug. People have like beetles as pets, and
what about spiders?
Those are invertebrates. Yeah, spider is invertebrate. Something that has a spine.
I'm
vertebrate
sorry.
animal
I
is
don't
different.
know. Your glasses are crooked. Could you?
They're
like,
always
well,
crooked.
could you click them over to the other side?
I
there?
don't know what you want. 10,000 likes. That's amazing. Thank you guys so
Like
much.
I can't with you.
What?
I hear your glasses. You got a lopsided head.
There's a better?
Yes, it's better.
Oh my God.
It's still up
One
there.
ear sits lower than the other. Thank you, Jess. My ears are crooked.
I am serious.
It
What
pisses-
really
people
works
piss
me up?
me off because
Thank you.
people.
That's all we got to say. It's just people. That's why we don't leave our house, okay? Like, but you know what? In all seriousness, okay, this is a real case going on right now. And I think what really kind of puts me in a mood
Yeah.
is that, I mean,
But it's good that we're changing the laws.
correct. And I think that, like, I hate to say that it's bad. I mean, it's good timing, bad timing. I mean, it's bad timing
'cause-
for,
okay,
you know, them.
What's
But
the point of you having a pet if you're not going to take care of it? You have the pet for an emotional support. That's it. It's there for you.
I got mine for anxiety because I have anxiety.
That's emotion.
Yeah.
That's
But
psychology.
I gave my dog anxiety.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so.
And
yeah.
jealousy.
No, she's not jealous.
But no, look at it as a human, okay? It's I mean, these common sense laws where they say, "Oh, this is common sense law."
Well, clearly it's not.
Look, don't be that person. If you are not responsible, don't get a dog.
Yeah.
Don't get a cat, don't get an animal because
And I'm just going to say it because we're on TikTok. And I'm on TikTok a lot. Like, I have like a nocturnal, you know, schedule. I'm up all night. Like,
and I
2
have
3 o'clock. I'm
chronic
up.
insomnia,
Yeah.
so
somehow
all the
I
time.
ended up on the TikTok, like, my For You page is just animal rescues.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I got on this, but it's like, why? Why do you have a dog? Like, last night, there was like video after video of where people were like just abandoning their pet.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even get them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I mean, if you don't want them, don't get them. Don't desert them. Don't leave them in your car. Like, just be a good person. That's all I got to say.
It seems like being a good person is so hard to do now because they need to be talked about.
Yeah.
And
Anymore.
I'm gonna try not to crash out. That's right. Get
Yep.
out and lift shit is badass. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
Hello, Ruby. So,
Oh, go ahead.
also, no, what I was just going to say is that the whole reason we do our Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the particulars live stream, and we need everybody that's in the chat right now to give us your feedback, because I pushed out a graphic asking for a poll answer, and I've had 2 responses, one of which was my husband sitting in that chair.
This guy.
So that doesn't count.
Thanks.
It does. Bless his heart.
I'm
He
so
will do.
loved.
If I say, "Hey, babe, get on there and share all of my stuff," he's on there sharing all my stuff. That's why I love him. He's my biggest supporter. But anyways, we have the Casewalker Chronicles, and it is a podcast where we do deep dive from the record, the docket, the
Yeah, no
chronological case
opinion.
summaries, the timelines. We do all of that on our podcast, and it is very in depth, and it takes me a lot of time.
Days, hours.
Days and hours and days and hours and days and, you know. Oh, we love you all at Miss and Star. But I can't turn podcasts around that fast. So
Yeah.
we wanted to people kept telling us, hey, we love your all's personalities, the dynamic. We love the information, but we want it more often. So we thought, okay, we're going to just cover little snippets of what's in the news right now. And we're going to throw it out as quick as we can.
And some of it's stuff we've talked about today between ourselves that
Yes.
we think, oh, let's mention that because it's important to us. It might be
Yes.
important to someone else.
And we try to offer as quick of an analysis. Like,
Sorry.
I'm not a quick person. I'm long-winded, but we try to get it out there and give a little bit of our feedback, so you guys have that to kind of go off of and let you know what's going on. Because I'm not going to put something out just because I'm affiliated with a news company. Like
Yeah.
that's all. That's how I'm going to address that. But anyways, just the facts, but in a quicker way. And I will say, Nic's page, we can be a little more
Controversial.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. They can come at him. I'm just not. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. But
All right, we've got one more topic.
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite
gosh.
part. So
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I sat. I don't know if that was today. Was it today?
It was today because I was doing my
today.
hair.
Yeah, Lacey was working on her hair, not her hair, but a new hair.
Yes, I'll have new hair Monday night.
But
oh God, the parvo.
oh, what?
Oh.
With the Green Tree Mall? Was
Yes, they have a
puppy green
Aunt
shit
Missy.
going? Oh gosh, no, we're not talking about that. Nope.
We're
moving on to Neil.
If you want us to talk about that, y'all have to like, share, follow, all the things, and come back Monday night. And if everybody
Last segment, we're talking about Neil the Seal. I think I did my workout, and I came upstairs, and Lacey was working on her hair, and then I was looking at my social media, and then all of a sudden, Lacey was talking about this the other day, and I swear to God, these phones.
are always listening.
These phones listen, okay? These phones right here, yes, they listen to everything that is being said. I'm telling you right now, because scrolling through my feed, I see Neil the Seal. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And this is huge right now. Like, massive.
I love Neil.
This is a seal, okay?
I just leave Neil alone.
All right.
Okay.
Neil is a 5-year-old, roughly 2,200 pound southern
love.
elephant seal who returns to Tasmania, which if you don't know where that is, that's in Australia, twice a year to molt their skin. That's what seals
I didn't
do.
even know that they
molt.
did that. I didn't know.
And
Hello, Manda Panda Boo.
this time he's been camped out at 7 Mile Beach. Well, of course, everybody's got phones and everybody's got social media. So what happens? Boom. He's made international news again for the property damage he's caused, using traffic bollards and cones to scratch himself. And he's like breaking this stuff, like concrete.
I can't.
He's been blocking roads.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah. Neil is a quota, okay?
He's a
A
quota.
quotasaur, yes. Neil is a quota. I guess he's male. Neil, who knows?
He could be.
Local officials have gone as far as closing roads around him. And Tasmanian wildlife officials have specifically asked the public to stay at least 20 meters away. That's 60 feet. Okay.
Wait, read the next part.
Or as a local government put it, about 6 Neils away. He's a big seal. And you got to hear this because they're Australian, and I love Australian accent. I really do.
Do it. Please
I
do
can't do it.
Please do it. I'm gonna stop laughing. I'm gonna
Oh
stop
my gosh,
laughing.
I don't think I
Do it.
can.
I'll be quiet.
I don't even know.
6 nails away.
I couldn't do it. Stay 6 nails away, mate. He's friendly looking, but capable of serious injury. I can't do it. I can't. It's bad. It's terrible. There's real precedent for why that matters. A walrus in Norway named Freya was euthanized
This
in
is the
2022.
seriousness. Because
It habituated to the crowds and was becoming a public safety
I'm
risk.
sorry. I love Neil, and I probably would go up and try to, but I'm not gonna put my kid up there.
Yeah, don't.
So they ended up having Freya had to be euthanized.
But what is this sensational? Something that's going to go viral on mainstream
Who in
media.
the world? Who thought that this elephant seal was going to be? He has a TikTok
But
page.
once it does, you know what people do? They try to exploit it. So they try to get a kid walking up to it and it doing
I would probably
something,
send my
and then
kid
it
up
goes
there.
on social media.
I'd be like, hey,
and then,
I mean, internet sensation, right? Because they want their 5 minutes of fame. But I'm thinking in my head,
let's just say that reports have said I'll say that.
I mean,
That's good.
it's-
Reports have said as of yesterday that he might have already moved out of the area and
Well, I would
being
too.
done from his molt and
They
going
wouldn't leave him
back to
alone.
sea. So
No, they have not yet. That I think well, okay, let's say this. According to like news right now, they say he
No.
moved on.
yeah, now we have to go off of that.
I don't know.
I'm
I
hoping
cannot confirm.
Because it's an animal and I'm an animal lover.
Aminal,
Yes,
an aminal lover.
remember?
Oh, don't start
Because
it.
I'm an animal lover, I would want to believe that he
Just
has
let him
finally
be.
molted and moved on to the
Molted.
sea.
He molted
Because that's
and-
what they do. They use the rough
Yeah.
the rough structure of dry land
Well,
to molt.
if you haven't, I strongly encourage you all to look up Neil the Seal on TikTok, and you can see his antics. You can
He's
see
awesome.
he just likes to take naps, and I feel I relate.
In the middle of the road.
Maybe he's narcoleptic.
Hey.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, listen, just let him,
Yeah.
just leave him alone. Like, if I could do anything, I think I would go to Tasmania just to see Neil. Like, I feel like that would be worth.
I would go there to see a Tasmanian devil
I
because I grew up watching Looney Tunes and Bugs Bunny and Taz. I had a shirt that had Taz on it, you know.
I was thinking Space Jam.
Oh my gosh, the Tasman. He was in Space Jam.
See, I thought, look, see.
See, I was watching Looney Tunes way before you, though.
Oh, it's her. I think this will be the year. But she was not 40,
No.
right?
No, she was.
I got to look at the thing.
Yeah,
She was gonna turn 41, right?
yeah, 41.
Regardless, I am. These freaking gnats.
The Bones of Autumn.
She was 40. See? See? I'm not gonna. Life's too short.
you caught that.
Life's too short to have bad hair, okay?
Yeah.
And my children think this is bad. So everybody better be giving me a like right now because this is not bad hair. And if you think this, my hair, listen,
Hey, I worked hard on that.
I will say, she would be very proud. My hair inches.
Oh, yeah.
But my sister was the one that always did hair with me. And so Nick has had to step in and fill those shoes. And God love it when I say, Nick, you're going to braid this into my hair. He sits down and he braids it into my hair. So when y'all see us out, you're going to say, it looks fantastic. Because that's the way we roll. You only live once, and some don't get to live long enough.
That's right.
So life's too short for me to care what you think about the hair, right?
It does. See, it looks
It
fantastic.
looks fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. I'm choosing to believe that. We're going to try to wrap this up
The Particulars is going to be back.
on Monday at 9, and you need to tell your friends because while we did break down some of the biggest cases in the headlines right now, we also, I think, you all enjoyed the post talk more. And I don't know, maybe we can come up with another live opportunity of just us being us.
The Irish goodbye.